Hello, friends. Welcome to Storycraft. On this channel, you will enjoy world top stories. Let's view the video. The Dog Who Solved the Crime, The Mysterious Disappearance. It all began on a quiet, ordinary evening in the peaceful town of Maplewood. The sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the streets, when suddenly, the town's beloved jeweler, Mr. Hargrove, vanished without a trace. No one knew where he had gone or why he had disappeared. The small town was buzzing with rumors. Had he been kidnapped? Was it a robbery gone wrong? Or was there something more mysterious behind this sudden disappearance? Mr. Hargrove was well known for his kindness and honesty. He ran the only jewelry store in town and everyone trusted him. His disappearance shook the entire community. The local police were baffled. There was no sign of forced entry in his shop, no struggle, and no clear motive. The only thing missing was Mr. Hargrove himself. The police started investigating immediately, but they quickly realized this case was no ordinary missing person report. Clues were scarce, and the few witnesses gave conflicting stories. Some claimed to have seen strange figures near the jewelry store late at night, while others said they heard suspicious noises that no one could explain. Meanwhile, the town's residents grew anxious. Many locked their doors tighter, fearing the unknown threat lurking in their once safe streets. The media caught wind of the case, and reporters flocked to Maplewood, eager to uncover the truth behind the jeweler's sudden disappearance. Amid all this chaos, one unlikely hero was quietly observing everything. Max, a clever German shepherd who belonged to Mr. Hargrove. Max was no ordinary dog. He was sharp, alert, and had an extraordinary sense of smell. From the moment his owner went missing, Max refused to leave the jewelry store. He sniffed every corner, every piece of furniture, searching for something only he could sense. Max's behavior caught the attention of Officer Linda, the lead investigator. She noticed how the dog seemed determined to find something important. With the town in fear and the mystery deepening, Max's keen instincts would soon become the town's greatest hope. A clue. Sniffed out, officer. Linda decided to follow Max's lead. She knew that dogs have a sense far beyond human capability, and Max had been by Mr. Hargrove's side for years. If anyone could help solve this mystery, it was him. Max began by circling the jewelry store. His nose twitched, and his ears perked up as he detected an unfamiliar scent. Slowly, he led Officer Linda to the back alley behind the shop. There, hidden beneath a pile of discarded crates, Max stopped and pawed excitedly at the ground. Officer Linda bent down and carefully moved the crates aside. Beneath them, she discovered a small, leather-bound notebook, its pages worn and edges frayed. The notebook belonged to Mr. Hargrove. It contained notes about his business, but more importantly, it hinted at a secret meeting he had planned with someone mysterious the night he disappeared. The notebook revealed strange symbols and coded messages that no one could easily understand. Officer Linda was intrigued. Was Mr. Hargrove involved in something bigger than a simple jewelry business? Could this secret meeting be the key to finding him? While Linda studied the notebook, Max continued sniffing around. Suddenly, he dashed toward a narrow gap between two buildings. Officer Linda followed, and together they uncovered a hidden pathway, one that seemed to have been recently used. The ground was disturbed, and Max's nose caught the scent of fresh footprints. This discovery opened a new door in the investigation. The hidden pathway suggested someone had planned the disappearance carefully. The pieces of the puzzle were slowly falling into place, thanks to Max's incredible sense of smell. As news of Max's discovery spread, the town began to hope again. Maybe, just maybe, the dog who refused to give up on his owner would help solve the crime that had shaken Maplewood to its core. Tracking the shadows, Max led Officer Linda deeper into the maze of alleys behind Maplewood's old district. The hidden pathway they discovered wasn't on any map, and the shadows here seemed to move with a life of their own. Every step felt heavy with mystery and danger. Max's paws barely made a sound as he sniffed along the uneven cobblestones, his nose twitching with excitement. Officer Linda struggled to keep up, but never lost sight of the determined dog. She knew that every scent Max followed could bring them closer to Mr. Hargrove, or to whoever was behind the disappearance. Suddenly, Max stopped, his ears pinned back, and his body stiffened. He stared intently at an old warehouse, its windows boarded up and doors locked tight. The air smelled stale, mixed with dust and something faintly metallic. Officer Linda's heart raced. Could this be the hideout? She tried the door. It was locked. No response from inside. But Max pawed the ground, whining softly. Then, as if on command, he sniffed around the building's base and found a loose floorboard near the back. Officer Linda pried it open, revealing a narrow crawl space leading inside. With a flashlight in hand, she followed Max through the dark, cramped tunnel. Inside the warehouse, the silence was thick, too thick. The faint sound of dripping water echoed off the walls. Then, a sudden rustle. Something, or someone, was moving in the shadows. Officer Linda froze, her breath caught in her throat. Max growled low, but didn't move. The tension was unbearable. Then, out of the darkness, a figure stepped forward. A man in a hood, face hidden. He stared at them coldly. "Looking for something?" the man hissed. Max barked sharply, standing protectively in front of Linda. The man backed away slowly, but then vanished into another dark corridor, disappearing like a ghost. Officer Linda and Max exchanged a look. This was no ordinary case anymore. They had found a clue, but now the stakes were higher. Someone was watching, and they didn't want their secrets exposed. Max sniffed the ground where the man had stood and picked up a faint scent, cologne mixed with gunpowder. Officer Linda pocketed the clue. They had to warn the others. The crime was bigger than they thought. And Max was ready to chase down every shadow to find the truth. The hidden evidence back at the police station, Officer Linda laid out the notebook and the clues Max had uncovered. The coded messages in the notebook puzzled the team, but one thing was clear. Mr. Hargrove's disappearance was tied to something illegal, something hidden beneath the surface of their quiet town. Linda called in a specialist to decode the strange symbols. Hours later, the messages revealed references to a secret deal involving rare, stolen gems, items that could fetch millions on the black market. Suddenly, the picture became clearer. Mr. Hargrove had stumbled upon a dangerous criminal ring trafficking priceless jewels. Max, meanwhile, seemed restless. He barked and scratched at the door to a storage room where the missing jeweler's belongings were kept. Officer Linda opened it to find a small wooden box tucked behind old crates. Inside the box were several glittering gems, some genuine, some fake, and a USB drive. The drive held encrypted files with details of the black market operation, names, dates, and locations. The team was stunned. They had stumbled on the heart of the crime. But if Mr. Hargrove had discovered all this, no wonder he was taken. Suddenly, Max growled at the window. Officer Linda turned just in time to see a shadow darting away into the night. Someone was spying on them, trying to sabotage the investigation. They had to move fast. Max's instincts were right on point, and with every clue uncovered, the dangerous criminals were feeling the pressure. The town's fate now rested on exposing the truth hidden in plain sight. Justice barked loudest. With Max leading the way, Officer Linda and her team prepared a carefully planned raid on the criminal hideout. The entire town held its breath as police cars surrounded the warehouse. Inside, the gang was caught off guard. The stolen gems were seized, and Mr. Hargrove was found, tied up but alive, his spirit unbroken. Max bounded to his owner's side, tail wagging fiercely as if saying, "I never gave up." The criminals were arrested, and justice was served. The town of Maplewood breathed a collective sigh of relief. The dog who never stopped searching had cracked the case wide open. Max became a local hero, proving that courage and loyalty can solve even the darkest mysteries. And from that day on, whenever danger lurked, everyone knew that the sharpest detective in town had 4 paws and an unstoppable nose. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel Storycraft for more interesting videos.